Hello and welcome to my channel. If you haven't seen my face before, hi, my name is JoAnne. I am a singer and a voice teacher, and I have a master's in vocal pedagogy, so I know a lot about all the super sciencey things about singing. Now, I haven't posted a video in a hot minute, and I am sorry to my subscribers. I've missed you. It's been a really crazy year, and a lot has happened, and I will potentially make a video in the future to like break it all down, but a lot has happened. So I've been taking it easy and taking a break from things because I have just mentally needed it. But I'm back. I am going to do my best to create more content. I cannot guarantee that I'm going to be perfect because, quite honestly, being perfect is not my job. Teaching voice is my job, but I want to make this because I really enjoy making videos for you and sharing information with you here on the internet. So the Jonas Brothers are all the rage right now. I myself have been a Jonas Brothers fan since I was a teenager, and I love them very much. So today we're going to react to some Jonas Brothers performances, and it's going to be a little bit different, which I'm super excited about. So I actually had the chance to go see them on August 12th at Yankee Stadium, so that was super fun. So we're actually going to use one of my videos from the concert for part of this reaction, but we're going to compare a performance of Lovebug from 2008 to a performance of Lovebug from 2023, like literally less than a month ago. So maybe about a month from when this was posted. We're going to take a look at their vocal growth over the last 15 years and what is different from then to now. So I'm super excited about this. I think it's going to be really fun, and I think we're going to see some really interesting things. So we're going to start with our video from 2008. This is a performance that they did on the Ellen show. It was one of the better quality performances I found. So let's see what's going on with their vocals.
I called you for the first time yesterday. I found a missing part of me. Felt so close, but you were far away. Left me without anything to say.
All right, so let's talk about Nick's vocals real quick before we get into the chorus. So first things first, I'm noticing he has a really low soft palate. He has good airflow. I actually really like the airflow. I don't hear a lot of tension. I don't hear any like extrinsic muscles like really grabbing a whole lot in a super audible way. So I'm hearing a decent amount of freedom in his voice, which I really like, but I am noticing that we've got a lot of that nasal quality, which means his soft palate is down. So if he was my student, I would work with him on raising his soft palate, and that doesn't mean we don't bring any of that color in, but it's just nasal resonance is not bad, but it's not as pleasant as using more oral resonance. First of all, your oral cavity is bigger. When you use a lot of nasal resonance, it damps a lot of the sound. And I mean, we all know that nasal sound, it just doesn't sound as pleasant as something where the soft palate is lifted. It's very warm. There's a lot more space to play if we can get the soft palate up. So I think that that would give us an opportunity to find some different colors. So that is what I would do with him if he was my student. Let's take a look at what Joe does during the chorus. I'm interested to see what happens here.
Now I'm speechless, over the edge, I'm just breathless. I never thought that I'd catch this Lovebug again.
Okay, ooh, we got some interesting stuff going on. First of all, I don't know what it is that's grabbing, but I hear some tension coming in for most of that. He started out with some good airflow, but then I started hearing some tension creeping in. So would definitely want to work on finding where that tension is coming from and work on releasing that. The other thing that I'm noticing is it sounds like he has a pretty high larynx, which is not a bad thing, but I think it's a little too high. And he's also having some slack folds, which can be a good color option potentially, but I do think that it's contributing to his tension here, and it might be costing him more than it's adding to the color of the song. So we have to weigh that cost of what some of these choices that we're making are vocally. So I do think that that slack fold is costing him something, and I don't love that. Let's keep going. Let's see what happens the rest of the chorus.
Now I'm hopeless, head over heels in the moment. I never thought that I'd get hit by this love bug again.
Okay, really good airflow on the end there. I'm noticing those lower notes are really, really, really nice, but when he gets up higher, that's where we're getting some more of that tension in those high notes. I actually don't see his mouth opening much, so I think it might actually have to do with vowel shape, mouth opening, things like that. So what I would do if I was working with him would be work on some different vowels, work on opening up the space and finding a really clear sound on those notes, and then adding the words back in and working with the vowels that are actually in the song and getting him to a more free place. And then we can also go in and like add in those colors, add in those distortions after we get a really clean sound. That's really honestly when it comes to pop music and any of these more like stylistic types of singing, whereas everything is technically a style, but when we're looking at like opera and things like that, we're looking at a lot of airflow. We're not looking at a lot of distortions or anything like that. Musical theater, even, we're looking for, there's more distortions and more like color choices, especially with contemporary musical theater, but and more of that like commercial sound. But we also do work a lot in musical theater on finding a clear tone, very clear sound, and then working on top of that to kind of switch up colors and like add in emotion. And that's kind of the philosophy that I like to take with a lot of these styles, like when we're getting into these commercial styles, is we start with a clean sound and then we add in the color afterwards, because we don't want to be doing anything off of habit. We want to be doing it off of choice. And then we build that muscle memory and build that that endurance if there's anything that's a little bit more challenging, things of that nature. But we want to make sure that we're not doing anything that's going to like cost you. So that's a little rant on my philosophy as far as teaching goes. Overall, they're both doing a good job. There's a few technical things that I would fix. Let's take a look at the video that I took from the concert of Lovebug as well.
Now I'm speechless over the edge of this breathless. I never thought that I'd catch this love bug again. Hopeless and weak in the moment. I get hit by this love bug again. That's right, come on now.
Okay, that was stunning. So I remember enjoying it at the concert. I mean, obviously I heard this live. That was gorgeous. The airflow is fantastic. You notice he doesn't have those distortions that he was doing before either. He doesn't need them to get a good performance. His larynx is not quite so high. It's a little bit lower, more relaxed. We have a little more warmth in the sound, and I really prefer this one from 2023. So in my opinion, lots of vocal growth over the last 15 years. I can tell Joe has done a lot to release his jaw tension and work on opening up his mouth a little bit more, especially for those high notes. I am assuming he's worked with a vocal coach, because you really don't get to be this successful and sing for this long if you don't have a vocal coach. I'm assuming that he's worked with somebody on this, and it's clearly made a difference. And as he's grown, like, our voices change as we mature as well. So they're all 15 years older now, and so that's gonna make a huge difference. It sounds like everything's just easier in his voice, and I love it. I'm a huge fan. I hope you enjoyed this video. A little different today, I know. If you want more videos like this, let me know. I can't guarantee I'm gonna have videos from every concert, but if there's any artists you want me to compare, like a then and now kind of thing, let me know, because this was pretty fun. And if you're going to the Jonas Brothers concert, let me know where you're going. I'm excited because I'm gonna be seeing them at least twice on this tour. I saw them at Yankee Stadium, and I'm actually going to see them in Denver as well when they're here. So I'm excited about that. And fun fact, okay, I have these bracelets on, as you can see. You know, obviously, I'm sure about the trend that everyone's doing friendship bracelets they were doing them for Taylor Swift, and now they're doing them for the Jonas Brothers concert. So I am bougie and decided to make them like super fancy and bought like semi-precious stones. Like, this is tiger's eye and rhodonite, and then I got these like super elevated beads. Like, look at these butterflies, they're so pretty. So this one says wings. This is my personal favorite that I've made so far, and I had a little too much fun with it and I made a ton of bracelets. So if you're going to the Jonas Brothers concert and you're interested in one of these like elevated friendship bracelets that I made, I'm going to put a little form down below that you can fill out, and I am selling them for 20 bucks a pop. So if you want one, I can sell it to you for 20 bucks. If not, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're interested in taking voice lessons, there is a link down below where you can sign up for a discovery call. You can also sign up for a one-off lesson if you want to, but I personally like to chat with people before they schedule a lesson, just so that I can get to know you and make sure we're a good fit and make sure I'm actually able to help you. And I want you to be able to like talk to me and feel good before you spend money taking lessons with me. So if that's something that you are looking for, links down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!